Hey y'all, how you doing today? Dana here, and it is that cooking time of year. We gotta get a turkey in the oven. And I'm gonna tell y'all, there's no mystery to doing a turkey. My Nanny Swann's recipe for her best roasted turkey is in my book, Happiness is Homemade, y'all. Y'all get on Amazon, order you one. It's got all the recipes you need for Thanksgiving. But it's also got this turkey recipe here. And it's called Nanny Swann's Best Roasted Turkey, and it's on page 2. And y'all, I've been cooking these turkeys forever. The only thing you need is your turkey, some salt, and some butter, and you need some foil to cover it up with. That's what you need. This turkey right here is a 23-pound turkey. And so what I've got going right now, my oven is at 325 degrees, preheated. So, I mean, I'm gonna pop this in just a little bit. Because this is a 23-pounder, it's gonna need to cook for at least 4 hours. Now, how do I know that? If I'm gonna tell you, every turkey comes with a little directions. So get in there and read your directions. And remember, the turkeys are not thawed, they're frozen when you get them. So you've got to have time to have it in your refrigerator to let it get thawed out. Now look, I've done multiple videos on cooking a turkey. So I'm gonna link the videos down below in the comments and up above in the description. So if you wanna know more details about cooking a turkey and pulling the giblets out and all that kind of stuff, I'll link them and you can watch it. But this is me early in the morning in my antique kitchen because, you know, when you're doing Thanksgiving meals, it's all ovens on deck. So my turkey's gonna be roasting in my trusty oven down here, and then I'll be cooking other things in my other oven. But anyway, here we go. I've got my turkey, and it's upside down. The breast side is on the other side. This is going to be the bottom that's going to be in the bottom of the roasting pan, and I'm just going to salt it. Okay, salt it on this side. Yep, salt it on this side, and then I'm gonna flip it over and put it in this pan. Now, y'all, I've already washed it. I've already removed all the giblets and all that. And y'all, this is heavy. Okay, there we go. We got it over there. Let me move that out of the way. This is gonna be a beautiful, beautiful bird. This is what we're gonna do first. The first thing we're gonna do is salt and butter it. Now, you need a stick of softened butter, and we do it softened instead of melted because we want it to melt and ooze over the top and baste the meat as it goes. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put some of the butter in, and I'm going to put some of the butter on the outside, okay? On the outside. And see, this is soft, and I can just put different pieces of butter here, there, and yonder. And you're going to ask, and yes, I'm using salted butter, but you know, use the butter you got. I'm using salted butter. It's going to be really, really good. And I just put it in different spots so it can melt all down over it. And then I'm going to put a little bit up here in this cavity. Yep. And y'all, when this butter melts, it's going to run down and make a beautiful situation. And on the meat on the bottom is going to be so succulent because of this butter melting over it. Okay, and then we're going to spread this out and put this in the cavity. Okay. Now, we're going to have good turkey soon. Y'all, there's no mystery. I promise there's not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this baby salted. We just want a good layer of salt. And that salt's going to run all down in it, and I'm going to put some on the inside too. Okay, I probably used about a tablespoon. Okay. All right, let's wipe those hands up because we're covering it. When we pull it out and check it, the last 30 minutes, we're going to take the foil off. And I don't put water in the bottom of mine either because I cover it with foil. All the moisture that's coming out is going to be in the bottom. You're going to have a lot of delicious juice in the bottom. It's going to be so good. So this is it, people. We're putting it in. Let's get it ready. Now, how easy was that? How easy. How easy. So I'm just going to put this in at 325. And remember, my oven's preheated. And I'm going to let it cook. I'll start checking it later, but going to tell you the specifics in just a minute. Let me make sure this is covered good. We don't want to mess up our turkey. See, I already had this ready, didn't I? There we go. All right, this is going in the oven. And I'm going to start checking it at 3.5 hours. Okay, so it's 23-pound bird going in the oven for 4 hours. And we're going to start checking it at 3.5 hours. Because at 3.5, we're going to pull the top off and let it start browning. And get that beautiful brown on it. So right now, everything's protected. And I'll see y'all. Well, I got to put this in the oven. So this is going to be heavy. Y'all bear with me. And you're going to need to pull you got to put your rack down low enough to get the turkey in because they're big. Now, yours may not be 23 pounds, but you got to make sure it'll fit. If it won't, then you got to pull it down. All right, let me get this going here and make sure I'm sealed up good so that juice stays in. Y'all, this is going to be so good. My Nanny Swann knew what she was about in the kitchen. Here we go. Okay, y'all. Okay, we did it. All right, in 3.5 hours, I'll be back to check it out. All right, see ya in 3.5 hours. All right, y'all, it's been cooking long enough, and I'm going to pull it out and let you see it. Now, normally I would do all this in the oven, but since you're here, I want you to see what I'm doing. So anyway, let me pull that beautiful bird out of the oven. I've got my thermometer so we can temp it. Ooh, it smells so good. Heavy, baby. It is heavy, but I got it. What does it always say? I'm not going to let it whoop me. I'm leaving that. Let me shut it. So I can keep my preheated oven preheated. Okay, now we're pulling it off. And remember, a lot of that juice is still going to be inside there. I'm going to have some gorgeous juice. I'm going to pull this off. Oh, baby. It is smelling good. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah. Looking good. And if you'll notice, it's got different spots. Some of the spots are darker than others. Let me turn this so you can see it. See here? Now, we're going to put it back in there and let it, we're going to let it brown all over. So we're going to put it back in there without the foil on it, except we're going to look around and maybe on the wings and this spot right here, any spot that's darker and the legs, we're going to cover it with foil. The rest of it will be uncovered. Now I told you we're going to temp this, and we're going to temp it in the breast. Let me stick it through here. You don't want to be touching the bone, okay? Okay, and we got to get it up to 165. Now, different people say different things, but if you're getting a butterball turkey, they say get to 170. And we are, so we are good. Now, I've got to put this over the edges just to do the legs and the, to protect the legs and the wings. Okay. And see this breast and all that needs a little browning, it's going to stay out. So we've got about 30 minutes to go. And see this part's brown, but this part back here is not. So we're going to leave this covered, and everything else is just like this. Y'all see this? All right, it's going back in to get a little, color on it, and then we're going to be ready to pull it out of the oven and let it sit for a while, and then we'll slice it. All right, y'all. See you in a second. See you in 30 minutes. Let's check our bird and see how we're doing. Ooh, y'all. It is a beaut. What a beautiful, beautiful bird. Yeah, and it's heavy too. Let me put this where you can see it this way. Heavy, baby. Look at that. Look at the color on that bird. Look at that turkey. Oh, baby. People are going to be oohing and awing over this turkey. And I've got so much juice in the bottom. I'll be making gravy with it. Y'all, what can I say? Look at it. It's gorgeous. Let me shut this. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous turkey. Does it get any better than this? I ask you. Does it get any better than this? Nanny Swann's best roasted turkey right here. We're gonna put this on a beautiful Thanksgiving tray and we're gonna be good to go. Thanks for coming along with me and cooking my turkey. And look, you can do it too, it's not hard. The skin is so crisp. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm gonna be sitting pretty. My people are gonna keep me around one more year, I hope. All right, y'all, you can do it. You can do it. Remember, I'm gonna post down below all the different links of me making turkeys in case you need more information. But y'all, you can do it. Get you those turkeys. I make them all through the year, not just at Thanksgiving. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I always tell you. The good Lord loves you, and I love you too. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm thankful for you for joining me in the kitchen. Look at that turkey. I know, I wish you were here. Anyway, love and blessings to you. Bye-bye.